Sup fam? Here today with a video where I'm gonna talk a bit about Yeezys and how you can avoid being scammed on the internet, because I know a shit ton of people selling fakes, and the fakes are getting better and people are making more money off selling fake shoes. So I figured it's about time I made a little video where I talk about it a bit, because I've been looking at quite a lot of fakes and seen where they make their mistakes. Oh shit, the lightning. That's a bit better. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna start with is the box itself, because a lot of boxes has like fake labels and stuff. This one, just as an example, it has a fake price tag. Doesn't really say anything about the business or anything. No barcode, no nothing. Just a random label that states a price. Another thing you want to look out for is fake receipts. This one comes, or my cream whites came with a Barney's New York receipt, and then it came with a Foot Locker receipt as well. The Foot Locker receipt is quite widely used, and it has a seller named Selena on it. So if you see a Foot Locker receipt and it says Selena, then it's 100% guaranteed a fake. Back to the box. The size tag. There are 4 different versions, I think. The US version, which is the most widely ripped, 3 different sizes on: the US size, the UK size, and the European size of, I think the F is French or something, I don't know. But that's the European sizing. Then it has a number here which states UPC and then a long number. On some of the old badges it says EAN instead, and the EAN comes from the European box. But if it's in US box, it has to say UPC instead. So that's another dead giveaway, and I know some of the old fakes has that, so watch out for that. But the new ones does not. Okay, so having gone over the box, the next step would be to check the shoe itself. The first thing that you can check, which is the biggest giveaway. There's fucking shit on my shoe. Just a second. We'll grab this one instead. The first thing you want to check is the boost. Because on a fake pair, they have the cushioning and the kind of soft boost, so you can't really use that anymore as a way to legit check your shoes, because I think they use the same material as Adidas itself, so the shoe is just a soft. This is a retail pair, and as you can see here, you can stick your finger really deep into it. Hit me with your "that's what she said" jokes. Anyway, you can see that's goes for this one as well, so it's equally soft. You can't really check how hard the boost is anymore. You could at some point, but not at the better fakes. So what you want to look out for is the difference in the texture. The thing about the fake V2s is that the boost is almost too defined. Don't know if you can see it here, but there's too many small, I don't know, holes in the in those each individual pellets that the boost is made of, compared to the retail pair. The retail pair is a bit more smooth and a bit more uneven. You see we have a few different shoes here, but it's all the same. It's a bit too defined, and there's a bit too many details in the boost. And from my zebra pair here as well. But as you can see, the boost, it really differs depending on which factory the shoe is made by. But that covers the boost. The next thing you want to look out for is the overall shape of the shoe. Some factories has a bit of a problem making the right shape. This one is made by a factory called KO, and the biggest giveaway on these is the bump here. Don't know if you... Yeah, I think this is better. Or is it a bit dark? Just a second. Yeah, this should do it. both the Zebra and the Beluga is made by the KO factory, and both have a pretty big giveaway here, because the heel is just way too, it's just fucked. The shape is bad, it's awful. The shape should be something like this. I don't know if I can do it. You can see it here on my retail pair. This is pretty straight. There's a bump here, like right here, and on the fake pair, this one is one of the better fakes on the creams, so you probably won't be able to tell. You can see there's no big difference. This is a fake pair, but if you check the Zebra, you can see it has the bump, but it goes in, it curves inwards, which is a huge giveaway. And the shoe is a bit too round, like the sole is a bit too flexible, so the shoe almost bends this way, which it has to do a bit, but not too much. And also with the shape, the toe box is pretty pointy, where it becomes a bit bulky on the fake pairs. This one is not as pointy. This one rounds a bit more than the retail pair, and as you can see on this one as well, it's a bit more, or there's a bit less curve up here, so the shoe is a bit thicker on this part, whereas it should be something like this. And the same thing goes for the Zebra as well. It should be pressed together more. On some fakes, most get this right, but some fakes on the inside of the shoe has a flaw on these, where the stripes are just way too thick. So you can look out for that as well, but not all fakes has that thing. And also the inside tag here, you will need reference pictures to check this, but if you can get a hold of any, or if you can get a hold of any, I meant to say, then use those as reference, because the font is too thin, and then there's a mistake on the number here. I think this one that says 600001, where it should say something like 770001, I think, if I remember correctly. We can just check real quick. 779001 it has to say. Oh, and just for the record, you can just, yeah, legit check the boost here if you want to. Bam, everything, insoles, and that shit, it's all good, because I had a guy tell me these were fakes, which I know for sure they are not. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Another thing you should watch out for is the font in here, because the fakes is just a bit too thin. The Adidas Yeezy on a retail pair is more bold than on the fakes, so that's another giveaway. But again, you will need reference pictures for that. And I think that pretty much covers everything. The black ones with the different colored stripes, copper, red and green, are a bit more hard to tell, because there's less details. It's a black shoe, so it's a bit hard to tell what it is. So you will have to rely a bit on checking the boost to see if that's real. The shape is perfectly executed on these, so it's a bit hard to tell. The toe box should be a bit more pointy, but other than that, it's this is a great rep, and it's even an old rep, but it's still insanely close. One thing they did fuck up on these though is the size tag, where the text is just all wrong. It's not even close to being what it should be. So that's a way of telling it, and again, it's a pretty big giveaway. But I hope that you guys can put this video to good use. I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna end this here. And oh, and one last thing, is if you have a seller that offers you like a free pair of Boost insoles or like a keychain or something. This one, it's a fake as well, because you get this shit for free every time you buy a fake pair. So everyone who sells fakes has a shit ton of this just lying around waiting for you. But that's it, guys. Hit the subscribe button. I think it's down there, or it's down there, I don't know, but one of the sides. If you like this video, like it, comment if you have any questions, comment if you have something you want me to clarify, and yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you around. Bye.